place on safe. Back, forward, one up, open, clear, chamber, bolt face. Place on fire, back, fire, up, place on safe. Attach feed throat. Load rounds with female portion first. Right to fight, close, do not slam. Back, forward, up, place on fire, fire, ghost round. Back, safe, forward, up, place on fire, fire, live round, stoppage. Back, forward, up, place on safe. Bore is clear, place on fire, fire, safe. Back, forward, one up, remove round. Open, clear rounds, place on fire, back, fire, up, place on safe, right to fight, close. All right guys, so we're just gonna slow it down, go step by step. We're gonna start off by clearing the weapon. So the first thing you wanna do is place the weapon on safe by pushing left, just like that. Now we're gonna pull on the charging handles. For that, you're going to push on the locking mechanism, just like this, to allow the charging handle to rotate downwards. So the motion is both hands overhand grip, push those locking mechanisms with your index fingers, rotate those charging handles downward, and pull on them all the way to the rear, locking the bolt to the rear. You're then going to push those charging handles forward and then bring one up. We're now going to open the top cover assembly. For that, you're going to rotate this lever right over here and bring it up, just like this. You're going to visually inspect that there are no rounds here, no rounds in chamber, right over here, and then no rounds on the bolt face right over here. Now we're going to release the bolt forward. So for that, we're going to place the weapon on fire. We're then going to pull on the charging handle, push down on the trigger, riding the bolt forward without slamming, bringing the charging handle back up, and then placing the weapon on safe. This completes the clearing procedure for the MK19. Now we're going into the loading procedure. For that, you're going to grab the feed throat. Make sure that it ramps downwards, just like this. You're going to push in those spring-loaded pins, just like this, and attach them to the weapon. Now you're going to grab the rounds. Make sure that the female portion of the link ring is facing inwards, just like this. Okay, you're just going to bring him in, and you're going to make sure that it clicks. Now you're going to rotate the secondary drive lever to the right to assure that the hole over here matches the pin right over here. You're going to close it without slamming, okay? Now, pay attention to the fact that here, the weight of the top cover assembly will close on its own. No need to slam. All right, so now we have loaded the weapon. Now we're going to fire the weapon. For that, you're going to grab those charging handles, pull them to the rear, push forward, bring them up, place the weapon on fire, and then fire the weapon by pushing on the trigger. This is the ghost round. Now we're going to go ahead and pull on those charging handles one more time, place the weapon on safe, and now we're going to push the charging handles forward and up, place the weapon on fire, and fire the weapon. Now you just shot the live rounds and you get a stoppage. For that, you're going to correct that malfunction and you're going to pull the charging handles to the rear, push the charging handles forward and up position. You're going to place the weapon on safe. This is where you're going to check the bore for obstruction. The grader will say bore is clear. This is your prompt to place the weapon on fire and fire the weapon, okay? Now we're going to go into unloading and clearing the weapon. For that, we're going to place the weapon on safe. I'm going to pull on the charging handles and I'm going to push them back forward and rotate one up. Okay, so for this part, as you can see, it's important to have the handle up so you can have access to the receiver rail over here. Place the tip of the screwdriver through the receiver rail over here and on top of the round at the base of the round. I'm going to place my hand under and catch it. Okay, just like that. Now for the top view, I'm going to insert the tip of the screwdriver through the receiver rail and place it on top of the round at the base of the round, not the tip of the round. That's no-go. It's got to be at the base of the round, okay? I'm just going to apply leverage on it and place my hand under to catch the round. Now that we unloaded the round from the bolt face, we need to unload the remaining rounds in the feed tray. For that, we're going to open the top cover assembly. we're going to push down on the feed pause. So you have two sets. You got one set right over here and one set right there. So for the bottom view, you can see the levers for those. So you got one right here and then another right there. So I'm just going to take two fingers and push down those at the same time. That releases the rounds, allowing me to place the rounds inside an ammo can. Now, pushing down those feed pause one more time, just like that, and then clearing the rounds. Now I'm going to ride the bolt forward. So for that, I'm just going to place the weapon on fire, pull on the charging handle, push down the trigger, raise the charging handle, place the weapon on the safe. I'm going to rotate the secondary drive lever to the right and close the top cover assembly. And that completes the EIB task for the Mark 19.